I've created a bullet journal template that you can follow. It has the materials that I used, the pages I created, as well as a few things that you need to keep in mind. And you can create your own pages and use other materials too. So this is my 2021 bullet journal. It looks almost the same as the 2020 bullet journal, but it is very different. So when you open it up, this is the first side. I used brush pens to color, and I wrote bullet journal in the middle with a black pen. Now, the paper is really thin, so the brush pens bled through, which is why I don't have a key page, and I don't need a key page. On this side, I have the index. The index is really useful, especially when I need to find a certain page. I again used brush pens. I used brush pens pretty much on every page of the bullet journal. And I just made a color stripe and wrote on top of that. And the index continues to the next side as well. Over here I have the calendar. This is personal information in case the book gets lost. This page is for important contacts in case of an emergency. Over here I have important dates, so dates I need to remember. On this side I have this little page which I tore in half. It's kind of like a bookmark, but I did this because I had a lot of extra pages and I didn't know what to do with them, so I thought this looked cool. On this side, this is my routine. Obviously, the routine does change almost every day, but this is one that is more likely to be close enough to my daily routine. Over here, I have a quote. On this side, my workout routine, although I don't work out. Over here, I have goals for 2021. And again, I used brush pen stripes. This page is a memories page, as well as the next page. And I blurred this out for personal reasons. On this side, I have advice for my cactus. I did have this same exact page in my 2020 bullet journal as well. I copied a lot of things from my 2020 bullet journal because I didn't know how to fill in the pages. But this one is slightly different because I use brush pens and it looks neater too. On this side, I have a quote. Over here, this page was in my 2020 bullet journal as well. This is the feeling down page. This page was also in my 2020 bullet journal, but it was slightly different. There wasn't any color. It was black and white, and it looked a little dull. This has more color and looks a little better. This page is the inspirations page. In my 2020 bullet journal, I pretty much put random pictures, which really didn't inspire me in any way possible, but this has more quotes and pictures that actually could possibly inspire me. These two sides, as well as the next side, are books that I want to read. I have a huge list of books that I want to read, so I can write those down over here. This side is the book reading tracker to track the books that I've read or am reading. On this side, I have a jar of happiness. I had this page in my 2020 bullet journal as well. This one is a little more neater and has more space. The 2020 bullet journal was more cramped. Again, I have another half-torn page. I just used brush pens and wrote a little something. I left this side blank because the black from this side bled through too much. Over here I have a birthdays page. This page pretty much is not really useful to me, but I needed something to fill the pages in with. And I found this from Pinterest. I pretty much copied that pin. The next page is the gratitude log, just to write things I'm grateful for. Over here I have a wish list, basically things I want and things I need, so I can list them out. Over here is the travel list. I really don't travel much. Actually, I don't travel at all, but I do have this page. And then here is the YouTube milestones, just to track my milestones in YouTube, as well as goals. This side is YouTube video ideas. Although I don't really have that many ideas, I did create a page for it. On this side I have the year in pixels. This is pretty much the same as the mood tracker, except this is overall for the entire year and there are more options. And yeah. This side is for my college timetable. And then again I have another bookmark page. And on the back I just wrote smile. This is for assignments, to keep track of them. And the next side is for assignments as well. On this page I have things I need to buy. It was originally deadlines, but again, this page pretty much has deadlines because there's a due date column, so I didn't need that page. So I just added need to buy, and I have different colored stripes. These two sides are a study tracker, basically to know if I studied on a particular day or not. This page has a quote on it. On this page I have achievements of the year. So either I could write something down right once I achieve it, or at the end of the year overall. On this side I have another quote. And from here it's my monthly trackers. So pretty much for every month I wrote to the month name, and there's a little doodle or a drawing or whatever. So this is for January. Then this is pretty much the same for the rest of the months. So on this side it'll be blank because most of the pages bled through because I use brush pens. This side I will write something down, maybe a memory for that month. Over here I have a habit tracker, pretty much the same as 2020, except I have less things to track, and I use brush pens instead of color pencils. Over here is the mood tracker. Again, the same as 2020, except this time I reduced one color. And I did not show this in the video, but I did add a picture to represent each month. In 2020, in the 2020 bullet journal, I had personal pictures and memories. For this year, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted pictures that looked cool. And I just drew a box around it, kind of like a Polaroid. And I will write something down here. Next, I have a daily to-do list. So this is basically things I need to do on a daily basis. I'll just write it down for that day. And once I finish it, cross it out and move on. And that's it for the month. So I'm just going to show you what I did for each month. This is February's. And then again, I'll fill everything out. This is for March. April. May. June. July, August, September, October, November, and finally December. And at the end, the last page is marker swatches, and I just created a list of the pages I need to fill because there's a lot to fill pretty much on a daily basis, and I'll definitely forget a page or two. So I just listed everything down so that I can refer to this when I need to fill the pages in. And that is my bullet journal for 2021. Like I showed you at the beginning of the video, I did create a template for your own personal bullet journal. You can make your own tweaks. And to download it, you can go to my website. I linked it in the description below. And you just have to click on the link and scroll all the way to the bottom of the page and you will find it there. I've also linked down a few of the stationery materials that I've used. I linked this notebook down below, as well as the friction pen, which is a erase pen that I used, as well as the brush pens that I used. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!